Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Did you think I was going somewhere? Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album, Dad AF. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. How are you guys doing today? It has been some day, let me just tell you. First of all, I went and I did a mukbang and had my lunch and dinner. And then I came home and I started uploading the mukbang. And then I was like, I'm going to do this video where I just kind of respond to everybody's questions about drama and what I think about drama. This is going to be very much kind of like a popular, unpopular opinions video. Although I have noticed that in the thread, a lot of people are asking me about things that I may have known or didn't know that have gone on behind the scenes. So there might be a little bit of that I haven't talked about in videos yet. Just opinions about things that are going on within the drama world right now. We're going to talk about that. But my entire kitchen right now is just flowing with receipts. And I don't mean the receipts, Whitney. I mean, I'm trying to get my taxes together while I am doing all this. I have a 12-step meeting I have to be at in 2 hours. And it's just one of those days. And I have one form that I'm trying to get. And I have been on the phone for, let's see, 57 minutes at this point. Now, do you ever, like, get on hold and you're, like, listening to somebody and it's just, like, they keep on playing the same song? I have been sitting at the computer, like, looking stuff up, getting my taxes ready and doing all this kind of stuff. And this same song is played over my head. And I now kind of have, like, this little dance that I do to it. So hold on a second. So here's the song. Are you guys ready? Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. My call is not important to you because if it was, you would have taken it by now. Oh my God, I am so tired of being on hold with these fools. So I just looked. I hung up on them. I said I got more important things to do. I got to make a video. So, excuse me, let's get in this video. Before I do, where's my lip gloss? Did I lose my lip gloss? Oh my God. Oh no, I'm sitting on it. Family friendly. Let's put some lip balm on first. And then let's do the lip gloss, because the lip gloss is popping, and you can timestamp this video at 2 minutes and 31 seconds. You know, people come to my videos all the time. Listen, people, and don't be calling people, it's rude, okay? People come to my videos all the time and timestamp them, and they're like, your intro is so long. And then I'll be watching like a video. First of all, y'all, my videos are like 20 to 30 minutes long, okay? I'll be watching other people's videos, and their minutes. Their videos are like 10 minutes and 2 seconds. And like literally the first 3 minutes are like, thank you for coming to my makeup tutorial. If you've never come to my channel before, please subscribe. Think about subscribing and give the big thumbs up. Like, they do all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, that is so boring, okay? In my first 3 minutes, I don't ask you to subscribe. I don't ask you to like my videos. Y'all haters out there, you can hate my videos if you want. You get a free song, you might get a joke. It's like a variety show introduction. That's what you get over here. Sometimes you even get food, a drama conch, and a telephone call. So listen, today you got some extra music. I mean, you get all that for free. All you have to do is watch over here. So let's get into this video. Now, I tweeted out 2 different things. I gotta say, the first thing I tweeted out, hold on a second, I said, what would you guys like me to talk about today? It got 117 responses. The second thing I said was, I'm literally just gonna read down the thread, and anything you want me to respond to, I will. Kind of like an unpopular opinions video. So I'm gonna go in here. Now I have to tell you, some of the things I may have to edit, depending on like the words that are used and things like that. There are some things I'm choosing not to talk about on my channel, and we'll probably get into that in just a second. You know, so let's get into this right away. Let's see. I'm literally just going to read down the thread, and anything you want me to respond to, I will. Kind of like an unpopular opinions video. I've never done one of these before, but I will tell you, Luke Alexander does these unpopular opinions videos, and they are gold. They are so fantastic. So if you've never checked out Luke Alexander, go check him out. I will link his channel below. And there's a lot of really great drama channels out there now that I'm just really impressed with everything that they're doing. And I wouldn't even say they're necessarily like, there's this whole conversation over what's a drama channel, what's a commentary channel. I don't think most of us even really care. And then there's people out there that get real bent out of shape. If you call, I don't know, call me what you want. Just make sure you're showing up to drama class. Okay, that's all I care about. So someone said, did James Charles hint, and I'm just going to try to read them down, okay, but it may not work. Y'all might be putting 25 cents in the cuss jar if you start coming over here and causing problems in my thread. I'm just saying, okay? Someone said, did James Charles hint to drama channels that Tati was making a video? I don't know about other drama channels. Nobody that I have talked to knew that Tati's video was going to come out. I think a lot of people were speculating about it. And somebody that I don't talk to might know that information. I haven't talked to James Charles in over a year, so I don't have any clue. He didn't reach out to me. He didn't tell me anything. And the people that I talked to, he didn't tell them either. So, no. And I don't really think James Charles would do that right now. I think James Charles is kind of trying to stay out of all of that. Do I think he's talking to drama channels behind the scenes? Some of them. Yeah, I do. Do I think he's hinting at certain things? Sure. I'm not one of those people, so I don't know about all that. Okay. The next thing someone said is, cancel culture isn't a bad thing. In most cases, it's just holding people accountable. Well, like, you know, a lot of people are getting really into the definitions of what cancel culture is and yada, yada, yada. And I mean, there is a definitive definition. There is an exact definition for what cancel culture is, and I think that's kind of a conversation for a longer video, honestly. I mean, this video will be long anyway, but for a longer, you know, piece to maybe just talk about cancel culture and my feelings towards that at all. Yes, I totally agree, okay, that people should be held accountable and, you know, but like, there's this whole thing that's now coming out and everybody's like, well, we all make mistakes and we all this and blah, 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 you know, and all that. I agree, okay? I do agree that we make mistakes. Some of us more than others. Some of us kind of don't really ever want to choose to make mistakes. You know, it's like somebody said on a video of mine yesterday. Actually, I saved several comments from my video yesterday, and someone said something to the effect of like, what more do you want from Shane Dawson? Like, he already took responsibility from this. I would like to see some real growth and change in Shane Dawson, and then I've seen in other people saying like, well, you won't really know if they've changed or if they've grown. I do believe I would know that. I do. I don't think that I would have seen this angry 5-page response that you see, you know, when you know better, you do better. That wasn't knowing better and doing better. That didn't demonstrate to me growth or change. That demonstrated somebody to me that said, what more do you guys want from me? I've had enough, and I'm tired of you berating me and coming for me, and so I'm going to give you guys a piece of your own medicine. That's what that was to me. That wasn't taking accountability. You know, you don't like make changes in your life and grow and change as a person, and then somebody comes up and says to you, you know, like, well, like, what about this? And you get real angry about it. You know, I mean, you can, and maybe on a bad day, and we all have bad days, right? But I don't know. That's what I'd like to see. I want to read you some of these comments. I saved, I guess, quite a few comments. And I'm going to talk about the Tik Tok thing in just a second, because I don't get all of that, okay? Someone said, listen, the picture of Jeffree on the plane, because I talked about the two pictures and how they were identical. This is where people come in and they want to defend Jeffree Star. I don't understand why. I don't know why. Okay, you want to defend him over a picture? Take a look at the 500 pictures that he has out there that are problematic, that he won't address. I could care less about that picture on the plane, okay? That's funny, embarrassing drama to me for Jeffree Star. What isn't is the 500, like, racist things that he's put out there that he still has not addressed. So someone said the picture of Jeffree on the plane was June 26th. Days before that picture posted, he said he had some traveling plans. I think he even said he would be gone for a couple weeks. That was before Tati's video even came out. Now, that might not be somebody defending them, but Jeffree Star has not gone on vacation. He's at home. We know that now. That has come out, okay? So if Jeffree Star said he was going on vacation and then he posted a picture of the plane, he's supposedly out of town, that's a lie. Straight from the pit of hell, because we know he's in California. Somebody said, Jeffree Star... The other thing that's funny to me is that I don't have his name blocked on my channel, and people, how many stans of Jeffree Star, this is not one of them, I don't believe, but how many stans of Jeffree Star misspell his name, like, cracks me up. Like, you would do anything for this man, and yet you spell his name wrong. It's Jeffree, okay? I don't love the man, and I even know that. Jeffree Star owns a business. Of course, it's about the money, and that is not a bad thing, Peter. Why is he any different than any other business owner out there that wants to make money? It's not charity, because he's demonstrated racist behavior that he's not taking any accountability for, and he's continuing to be problematic as a business owner. That's why. Someone said, oh my God! Get to the point already! 3/4 of the video is just rambling about unnecessary BS. 26-minute long video and 10 minutes about the actual topic the title suggests. Man, people want to see a video that your title is about, not the rest of the stuff you talk about, and it has 1 like on it. I think people by now know if you come to my videos, you're going to get a lot of kind of stuff. You know, by the way, oh my God, I watched that French episode of Unsolved Mysteries last night, but I had to wear my reading glasses for the whole thing because, like, you have to read the subtitles. That was probably one of the best ones on there last night. But I digress, and I wouldn't want to offend people. So anyway, then someone said, if you timestamp this, I'm coming for you. Thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate that. Someone said, haha, never seen this channel. The host is hilarious. The host! With the most, but not the moist, because I hate that word so much. I hate moist, juicy, meaty, panties, Davenport. What else was yet? And I don't like any of those words in a sentence. Ugh, gag-a-maggot. Okay. Someone said, I am starting to think this is all a big joke to gain more viewers for these beauty influencers. More viewers, more money. No, they're destroying their careers. It's not for that. Someone said, okay, so yesterday I was talking about Jeffree Star's house, and he's like, Cindy over there, I want 3 more of those Birkins. And this was, I literally spit out like my water last night while I was reading this. Sydney said, I want to be cast as Cindy over there in the Jeffree Star biopic. Okay, let's get back to the Twitter. I live. Somebody said, oh wait, so this is the Charlie D'Amelio thing. Okay, listen, y'all, okay? I am 48 years old. And while I do love a good TikTok every once in a while, okay? And I may even have my own TikTok. It's listed below. I haven't posted over there in quite some time. And my husband just sits and he rolls through the TikToks and he laughs and he laughs and he laughs, okay? What I don't find real interesting, okay, is all of these kids that live up in that hype house or something like that, and it's all just for views and money. This is the same thing we saw with Jake Paul and all the Viners coming over from the Vine, going over to the YouTubes, and then they make $1 billion, and everybody wants to be just like that because what? They put a 30-second dance video out, now they're problematic, kissing everybody and not telling nobody or something. I'm so confused by all of it. I know who that Charlie D'Amelio is. She seemed like a real sweet girl now. Apparently, she's the only one that, I don't know nothing about this. When this popped off on Twitter last night, and somebody was like, please make a video about this. I was like, make a video about what? Like, I don't understand any of it. Can they just have a dance-off? Like, seriously? Why is this so deep, okay? That there's reality shows and ETV is picking it up about all these fools? I don't understand, okay? Can they not just do, like, Save the Last dance-off? Like, can we not just do, they're dancers, okay? What is that all about, you know? But I do have to tell you what's funny is that I went in and I Googled this Charlie D'Amelio because I wanted to see what like ETV and all these people were saying about it. Hold on, let me get to my receipts. And these are the top stories about Charlie D'Amelio. Are you ready? Well, first of all, she and her sister unfollowed each other last night over some boy, all right? Do I think that that is fake drama? 100%. Yeah, absolutely. That's either Jerry Springer stuff or that's fake news, okay? So then there's the story, Charlie D'Amelio throws shade at ex-boyfriend. That was what was going on last night. The next story, fans concerned for Charlie D'Amelio. Okay, after a creepy figure shows up in her TikTok. Damn it, I got out of that. It's just like these 5 random stories about Charlie D'Amelio. I was like, how is this like 17-year-old girl like getting all this news cover? Because she dances on the TikToks. What? Can I do all that? I can't cover it, y'all. I'm too old. I don't understand it. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I don't. I hardly care about this stuff some days, let alone this TikTok. I don't get it. I don't care. So let's go into the Twitter and let's see what this person said. But they're talking about all this because this drama popped off. Trisha Paytas even had to make a comment on it. Hell, Trisha Paytas will comment about anything that's going on right now with anybody problematic other than Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. She ain't going to talk about them. She ain't going to address her own stuff, okay? Somebody said, conspiracy, do you think this cleanup team for Jeffree and Shane paid Charlie to create drama to shift the focus off them? Absolutely not. No, not at all. Someone said, why don't you ask Shane to sit down with you? I think he would, to be honest. I don't really have a whole lot to say to Shane Dawson right now. I really don't. What I have to say to him, I've said in videos. If he wants to do a 100% honest interview and sit down with me on camera, and I'll ask everybody's questions that you guys want asked, I'll do that interview. I would absolutely do that interview. Go in there and ask the questions that people want to know. And I don't want Jeffree Star in the room, and I don't want Andrew, and I don't want Ryland. It would be me and Shane Dawson on my turf asking the questions, okay? Not some contrived BS, none of that stuff. Ask him the questions, okay? Do I think that he'd lie straight through his teeth? Probably. That's why I don't reach out for statements. These people are confirmed liars. I don't care. Oh my Lord, for a second I was channeling Miss Eileen Warnos. Political races are coming up. Ladder races and trying to get re-elections. Use me for it. All right. Have you guys ever seen that interview where she said, he goes, what would you do if you had been raised in a different environment? She says, if I had been raised in a Christian home, I probably would have ended up being an archaeologist or a police gal or a legal assistant or did I say police gal already? I love when she says police gal. But go watch that interview. She got it figured out. Okay, she does. They used Eileen Warnos. They did. Okay, for political racketeering and trying to climb up to the top. They used her. Thanks. You took my life from me. Thanks, society. That's what she says. Anyway, Lacey says, nothing to do with drama, but I was wondering how you were doing in regards to losing people. Aww. She said, I lost my dog a few months ago and it's been so hard. Your videos about Pee-Pee was one of the most heartbreaking things I've seen on YouTube. And somebody responded and said, I'm so sorry, I lost my girl a while back and it was so hard. It took a while to get adjusted to having a new pup around. Thank you so much for bringing that up, and I'm really sorry to hear about your loss. You know, I could sit here all day long and just be real sad about it. Pee-Pee was my best friend. He literally sat here every day while I was making videos. We have Pee-Pee's picture up there, over there, and, you know, other stuff. And the dogs and I, we kind of like walk around. I'm going to get real emotional if I start talking about it. But Alex and I lay in bed at night, you know, and every other night probably bring up some stories and talk about Pee-Pee and stuff. And he's not forgotten around here. But he was such a fun, energetic dog that we're really trying to like give all of that attention to Boo and Tucker and be the best dads that we can be for them too, and just put one foot in front of the other and continue to move on. But you know, oh, here comes Tucker right here. But you know, Pee-Pee was very much a huge part of our life, and he's definitely missed here. I thought, we were just talking about this the other night. I thought, hold on, buddy, let me get my phone. I thought that like right afterwards I would be ready to get another dog, and I don't feel that way. And neither does Alex. We kind of like, we kind of did think that we would, you know, right afterwards. And we're both not there right now. Boo and Tucker are like a lot for us, you know, so aren't you, Betty? He said, Dad, I need lots of attention. All right, let's go on. Okay, let's see. Some of these are really long, you guys. Okay. Someone said, I think Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are being so ignorant to their followers. Honestly, how hard is it to just tweet? Sorry, guys. Just taking some time off to collect my thoughts. Thank you for your support. You got Jeffree liking posts on Instagram, true, but can't give any respect to the people who got him there. And this person said, oh, shut up. You don't speak that way to people on my, not on my thread. Take yourself off. They're being hated on by millions. Let them sign off for a while. Everyone who gets canceled does this. Well, that is true, though. They do. But you don't have to say shut up. You could have just put your opinion on there. Shut up! That's so rude to tell somebody to shut up. Shut up, Tucker. He's looking at me like, what? Okay. Even though things are still coming out about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, are you getting tired of talking about them? Yes. I love the drama and I want them to be in their place. Okay. From the internet, it feels like there hasn't been much progress. Thoughts? I agree. Yeah, I'm ready to talk about somebody. I think I might talk about somebody else tomorrow. We'll see. What do you think about Eugenia Cooney continuing to post about the cremated palette and giving Jeffree kudos constantly? I don't think much about it. It doesn't surprise me. I'm not going to read that comment. It's mean. People go in here and talk about eating disorders. I'm not talking about that. Somebody said, good GDs forever. Hey! Someone talked about another drama channel, said going way too far. Also the constant, okay. Unrelated, but when are you posting videos of you roller skating? Roller skating. When they get here, I'm so excited. I'd also like to hear your opinion on this other drama channel, last couple videos on Shane under investigation about the backlash over Samantha Ravindal. And Samantha Ravindal has addressed that many times, number one. And it's not my apology to accept, like I always say, but she has. Since I got so many questions about this investigation, this is all I'll say about it. You know, you do you as a drama channel, but, and I just, like, this is my thing, and I've said this on here a lot. You know, I'm just over here trying to do my thing, okay? I'm trying to stay in my own lane. Tucker is, like, needing constant attention right now. He's, like, down here, like, begging for the pats and the pets. You know, I'm just over here in my own lane doing my own thing. Leave me over here, okay? I don't want, just leave me over here. Let me do my thing. I love making drama commentary videos. I have so much fun doing this for you guys. Just let me be over here in my lane, okay? But I will say this, because there's so much coming out about it. Baby, I ain't no private investigator, okay? I got a true crime book club for that. It's called the True Crime Book Club, and if you want to join it, it's listed below. We're reading about, what's his name? Ed Gein. We're reading about him this month, okay? Buffalo Bill, you know? But anyway, I'm not a private investigator, okay? I'm just not, okay? I'm a drama commentary channel, and I know my place, all right? I'm not a private investigator. That's all I have to say about all that, okay? So anyway, what did Alex think of Shane and his friends when you guys met them? You know, Alex is not somebody that is really easily, like, impressed by people. He just really thought they were very normal. They were very, very nice to Alex. He kind of sat there and talked to Andrew most of the time. And Alex has, like, a lot of, like, you know, most of Alex's friends are, like, pacemates in Indianapolis and, you know, whatever, like, girls that are, like, in their late 20s. And I think we talked to Andrew about, like, what kind of girls he likes to date. I think that's what Alex and him were talking about, and like some friends of his and things like that. They were all, you guys, very, very nice, okay? The thing is, it's like, Shane and I literally talked like this. I mean, I can see it in my head. There was a couch. We were kind of like in this little section off this bar. It was called the Bond Bar. It's not there anymore. And it was in the Cosmopolitan. And we were sitting like on this like side couch. Rylan was like on the floor, and they were all over there. Andrew went and got coffee. They were very nice. They were, okay? Like, I was just super, it was like, I mean, I used to say in my videos, if I ever met any of these people, I'd faint a million faints. They literally walked in, every single one of them, they had a fan in their hand, and they flipped their fans when they saw me. They took a picture with me. You know, they were just very, very gracious about it. It was nice, you know? But I'm sitting there as Shane is talking to me, and I'm like, you know, he's like asking me what I think about certain people. He's asking me and he asked me what I thought about, like, certain drama channels. Like, I specifically remember this, you know? Like, he asked me, like, probably every specific drama channel and what I thought, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, why is he asking me this? And I'm being very careful, you know, kind of with my responses, and then when I would ask him about something, he would give, like, this just response. So I was kind of like, this is interesting. Like, he speaks so easy. I mean, he's just, like, right out here talking about all this. I will say this, when we walked away, there was a dad and, like, his son, and his son was, like, 8 or 9, and they were standing, like, right outside the bar, and the dad said, because they were, like, going to play poker or something like that. I think they like to play poker or whatever. I don't know, blackjack. And we sat there. We were there for, like, an hour and a half or longer, you know? And this kid's dad was like, he is a huge fan of yours. Do you mind taking a picture with him? And Shane was like, yeah, no problem, absolutely. I mean, he was super gracious to everybody around him. And that was that, you know? But then there was an incident that happened. And it's so stupid, and I don't want to bring this other person into it because they're one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life, and they don't deserve to be brought into it. But it was like Shane knew the story, and it was kind of like, I don't know. He kind of used his power a little bit to, like, override me, and it just made me feel kind of like, I was trying to do something special for somebody and nice, and it just was like, okay, and I don't know. It was just after that I started seeing a lot of that. I started seeing a lot of just, like, every time I would have, like, some issue with him, he cannot handle not being liked. So anytime I had an issue with him, he, like, came right to me. It was like, what's your issue? Like, why this? Why that? And it was like, dude, I'm just a drama channel. Like, it's not that deep, you know? So that was kind of that. But Alex thought they were very nice. Like, I mean, Alex does not watch YouTube. He watches Kyle Krager and Tyler Oakley, period, okay? So those are he loves Kyle Krager. Those are, like, the only two people he knows. He watches, there's, like, a guy, like, a Latino guy that does, like, he does all these jokes and stuff that Alex watches. He watches him mostly on Instagram or TikTok. So he had no idea who Shane Dawson was. He had no idea whatsoever, you know? He was excited for me, but, like, he got to meet Cascade that weekend, because we're both huge Cascade fans, but he got to meet Cascade that weekend, and that was, like, and Rufus DeSoul, and that was, like, his huge thing. So, good question, though. Okay, what is your opinion of Tati right now? Do you think she was genuine? Do you think, okay, what is my opinion of Tati right now? I'm kind of wondering what her next move is going to be. That's my opinion. Do you think she was genuine? Yes. Do you think her otherwise unproblematic past prior to Jeffree should be taken into consideration? You know, I think that this pendulum of calling people out on their past, I think eventually what's going to happen is this, okay? Is that, you know, like, if you go back and you look that when humor was different, okay? And then it started changing, and now people have huge issues with these things of the past, which rightfully so, and people are having to take accountability for it, all this kind of stuff. I think that the pendulum is going to switch. I think there's going to be some kind of movement towards, and I really think it's going to come from the audience, being like, okay, I'm not watching this person, I'm not watching that person, and kind of the sentiment going forward, probably into 2021 or further, is going to be, you watch who you want to watch, but we're tired of bringing up the past. Like, it's done. We're not doing this anymore, you know? But I think it's going to be as a result of all this. I don't think it's over with Shane and Jeffree. I think more's going to come out, and I think whether Jeffree and Shane address this is going to be how it is, but I think at some point, people are going to get so tired of all the stuff from the past being brought up, we're going to be like, we're not, I think the audience is, you know? And what, I don't know if I think that's right or wrong. I really don't know how I feel about that. Someone said, seriously, Rob, okay, this is about unsolved mysteries. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Okay, can you give your opinion on who, no, I'm not going to give my opinion on who the victims are. Do you ever get tired of the pettiness and the drama? I don't get tired of it. It's been really dark lately, and like that's why I kind of like, I'm like emotionally kind of like burnt out on it. You know, like I want to come on here and I want to talk about things, but like it's like deep. Like I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like it's dark. It's like, and no, I'm not in a dark place, but it's like, okay, how do you talk about this in a lighthearted kind of way? Because I like to do lighthearted videos that cheer people up and entertain them, and it's like you can't sometimes, you know? Someone said, I'm just kind of skimming every third one then. Okay. Please just do an amazing video of you roller skating. I will. Okay. Someone said, I know how much you like. No, I don't. I'm totally indifferent to that person. I have no opinion, and I think I'm blocked by them, actually. So, someone said Kanye West as president is going to be... What? You guys, watch how people say things in my... Anyway, what do you think Jeffree Star's next move will be? And they asked me if I think that we should boycott people like him. That's up to you. It's not, I'm not going to make that, you know, recommendation. I think he's going to wait a while. I do. I think he won't post anything on Instagram or whatever, and then I think that he'll come out with a very... what will seem very, he knows he has to talk at some point. I think he'll come out with what seems like a very genuine, relatable video response to everything that's going on. I think he'll take responsibility for what happened in the past, and he'll say, I think he'll say what everybody's thinking. Maybe I was that person, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard because, like, people really think that if I wouldn't do commentary on Jeffree Star that I really hate Jeffree Star. I do not hate Jeffree Star. I do not hate any of these people, okay? I only wish for them what I wish for myself, and that is, and for you, and all of you out there, my friends and family, is that we continue to grow as people and evolve. I don't even know if I like the word change. Change is fluid. Like, we constantly are changing, you know? But evolve into better versions of ourselves. I want that for him. If 5 years down the road, you know, like, do I think if he looked at all this stuff and said, man, like, I just really don't even know who I was back then, like, or what happened. But there's always such an arrogance and entitlement that comes to it with it, that, like, this apology is just, I don't know, it's all just, it's like, it's that. It's an apology. It's when my dad used to say to me, don't tell me you're sorry, because that just means forget what I just did. It's just an apology. There's no engagement in a journey of change, you know, or a journey of evolving into something better. And I think that's what my real issue is, you know. People want me to talk about a certain drama channel underneath here, and I'm just not going to do that, okay? I know other people like to talk about me, but I don't do that. Not anymore, at least, because I've evolved. Hopefully into something better. Okay, someone said, I can hear your voice as I'm reading your tweet. Okay, there's a lot of people asking me about other drama channels. Okay, what beauty guru do you currently watch on YouTube that you think deserves the spotlight? Raw Beauty Christie, Illyri Artistry. I finally started watching, what's her name, Bailey Sarian. Oh my God, the true crime Get Ready With Me. I adore her. She's fantastic. Okay, hold on, this is gonna stop. Hold on a second. I didn't really realize, this is kind of like a Q&A. I didn't realize this was gonna go on so long. Bailey Sarian, is that her name? Oh my gosh, she's fantastic. Fantastic. And I've been watching every single night Stephen Hill, who is the blogger that I shouted out, and he like went from like 24 to 5,000 subscribers like that. And people are living for him. So I'm gonna put his video or his channel below again. I probably forget to, I don't even remember who I said I was gonna link below. But anyway, I love him. So let's see. Do you think that Shane is going to come back from everything? And do you think Jeffree is going to say anything about it publicly, or will he just carry on as normal? I I think Jeffree will address it. I think Shane will be absent for quite some time. I think Shane probably really doesn't know what to do at this point. I do want to say this, that I have been like, I wouldn't say like working with an attorney, because that's not what it is, but I have an attorney that reached out to me. She legit is an attorney in the state of California. And so she and I have been communicating back and forth. I did not ask her anything about the investigation. Tucker, because I don't want to know anything about that, okay? If it comes out, whatever, I guess at some point, I don't know. I just, don't ask me anything more about that, okay? Like I said, I'm a drama channel, I'm not that. But she did tell me, and I think this is interesting because a lot of people are speculating, and I think I even did, if Tati is going to, like, you know, file a civil lawsuit. There's nothing filed in the state of California with any of these people, involvement with any of these people, just so you know. So, okay. That's what I was told by an attorney that looked it up. So, and she explained to me how she looked it up. She explained to me the difference between torts and files and all this kind of stuff. And she said, just so you know, so that you can, like, you know, whatever. She said, there's nothing filed against Jeffree Star or any of these people in California right now. So, anyway, and I think that's public information. So for all these people want to spread rumors and say there's all these lawsuits out there, no, there's not. Okay. You guys, it's literally the same comment over and over and over, wanting you guys asking me about this, Tucker, the same thing. Someone said, I died over your Burger King breakfast review. Gag me with a sin, haven't heard that since I was a kid, thank you. Nobody will benefit from Dramageddon 3 in the long run. I don't know about that. I think the audience might. I think the audience might really start seeing the truth and who they're putting their money in what pockets and who they should follow. And I think it will also help more positive beauty influencers to get to the top, that we stop focusing so much attention on the negative creators is what I really think. I have not heard from the census lady. What is your opinion on the Aldi? I have not been to it yet. Did Nikki ever say, I've never talked to Nikki Tutorials in my life, so I don't know who her blackmailer is. What color are your skates? They're black. They're like tennis, like, they're like sneakers. Well, I was afraid to, like, break my ankle. Okay. Black China just posted Instagram pictures. This was 16 minutes ago with Jeffree Star. I don't know anything about that. I'll look at it in just a second. What's your favorite kind of donut? I would say a cinnamon roll with, like, you know, stuff on top of it. Any advice to new YouTubers besides the obvious or things you're not mentioned before? Talk to your camera like you're talking to your best friend on the phone. Sit in front of a window if you don't have a ring light, so you have real great light, and just post it. Okay, like I said, in regards to other drama channels, I'm over here, I'm in my lane, I'm driving in my lane, it's Sunday afternoon, I got my coffee, and I'm just enjoying myself over here. Hi, how are you doing? Just sitting over here, drinking my coffee, driving down the road, listening to a little, I don't know, what was I listening to earlier? I was listening to Welcome Back, the 70s on 7, a little, anyway. So I've been listening to some music, I'm staying over here in my own lane, leave me over here in my own lane, okay? I don't go over in the other lanes, okay? I ain't swerving over in the other lanes. Leave me over in mine. What shampoo do you use? It just depends on whatever I have. I think right now we're using, like, well, Alex uses something different. I'm using Aquage right now. And let's see if there's anything else. Let's go to the very bottom. Do you think Shane will step up and start taking accountability? I think at some point, but I think it'll be different than we think it will be. Can you talk? I don't know anything about the Amberlynn Reid stuff, if it's anything other than her coming out and saying that she found out that she has cancer. I reached out to Amberlynn. Whatever your issues are with Amberlynn, it is, whatever. I reached out to Amberlynn and I said that I was really worried about her and that I just wanted her to know I was thinking of her. She responded and said thank you. That was literally it. I'm not going to get on here and do any kind of commentary about, that's cruel when people want to do that kind of stuff about, like, medical issues. I don't understand that. What's the secret to your gorgeous beard? I mean, it's not. It's covering up my fat face. Okay. And someone said the Jeffree Star fake robbery situation. I think it's true. I really do. But I think it's funny that nothing else came out about it. You know, like, what's that all about? Put that on Unsolved Mysteries. Okay, my battery died. I had to change it because this video's gone on so long. So anyway, if Jeffree ever hired you to promote him and attack his enemies, would you admit to it? How much? I mean, no, I'm joking. First of all, I would never do that, okay? I don't know if that's ever happened. I don't think so. But would I admit to it? I mean, unless I'd signed an NDA, which I've literally never signed an NDA in my entire life, nor would I ever sign an NDA. And now, more than ever, would there's some things. I wish that there were things I could say, but they're about friends of mine, and you know, I'm just not going to go there. It's just like, when you live your life and you constantly have to have people signing NDAs, Jeffree Star, like, what's going on there? Like, what are you so afraid? Like, you know, I can remember having this conversation like months ago with a friend. It's like, if you're somebody that is constantly having, and don't say to me, well, because their life is so private or whatever. If you're somebody that constantly, I do not believe that every celebrity out there has all their people around them sign NDAs. It's like, if we're going to go out to lunch, NDA. If we're going to have coffee, NDA. I don't buy that, okay? I think it is that Jeffree Star is so worried about what will possibly come out of his mouth that somebody could throw up in his face, and so he has everybody in his life sign NDAs. And I do believe that they all sign NDAs, and I've heard behind the scenes that everybody around Jeffree Star signs NDAs. I've also heard that kind of through the grapevine, same thing about Shane Dawson. Now, I didn't sign no Shane Dawson NDA. He didn't ask me to, so I can talk about whatever I want to. Let's see, I'm going to pick one more and then I'm going to get off here. Pineapple does belong on pizza. See, I told you. Okay, but I was going to do a drama one. Let's see. Okay, hold on a second. Can we talk about non-problematic YouTubers, Bailey Sarian, for instance, and Raw Beauty Christie? I agree. And someone said I could watch Bailey all day long. I'm a huge fan of hers. I love her. I don't think I followed her on here, so I'm going to follow her right now. I just followed her. So thank you, Becca, for putting her below. Okay. So Jennifer said, how you accidentally called me and I accidentally totally fangirled you. Peter Monn accidentally called me. I have receipts, Whitney. Okay. So, the other day, it was on Facebook Messenger and I didn't know it. And I looked at this message that I got, and I hardly ever check my messages on Facebook Messenger. And and all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm calling somebody. And I hung it up and I messaged her and I said, hey, I'm really sorry. I called you by accident, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, I think that's it. Anyway. Any update you can share on the crisis management firm that was reaching out to you guys? Well, he never reached out to me, first of all. Second of all, there's a lot more behind the scenes. That person, whoever they are out there, is a mess of trouble, and they need to crisis management their own life before they're trying to crisis management anybody else's life. That's all I have to say. Do I think it'll come out? Yes, I do at some point. Do I know that somebody has the receipts? Absolutely, yes, I do. So, when that comes out, y'all listen, okay? Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Yeah, you fixed that one, didn't you? All right. I heard she being investigated for killing her husband. But anyway, crisis management team of the world. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I had fun kind of doing that today. That was kind of different. It was like a drama Q&A. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.